Welcome to Just Love Live. I am your host, Luz Tavarez. Thank you for tuning into our monthly show where we will discuss major issues facing everyday New Yorkers, from housing and food insufficiency to transportation and public safety. We will also look at how Catholic Charities New York and the greater human services community is responding to these needs. The holiday season is upon us, which means it's time to spread joy and give back to those in need. Today, we have two special guests joining us from Catholic Charities to discuss their St. Nicholas project. Let's welcome Zandra Haywood, Director of Agency Relations, and Christina Perez, Associate Director of Agency Relations. Through events like the St. Nicholas Shopping Day, Zandra and Christina help provide winter essentials for over 140 families and spread holiday cheer. Welcome to the show, Zandra and Christina.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks. We're happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about what the mission is behind the St. Nicholas Shopping Day?
So I'll start. So St. Nicholas Shopping Day is actually only one component of the St. Nicholas project. There's two parts to it. There's Adopt a Family, and then there's Shopping Day. And so I'll talk a little bit about the St. Nicholas Project's Adopted Family first. And what that is, it's our annual Christmas holiday community kickoff event. What that looks like is just what it means.
Yes.
We send out mass messaging through social media, email blasts, events, any platform we can, and to spread the word so that our donors, our communities, our volunteer knows that there are vulnerable New Yorkers in need. And we ask them simply, can you adopt a family?
That's great.
And that is, it's providing gifts that are typically winter necessities. It's spreading love, it's spreading joy, it's spreading holiday cheer.
That's wonderful. So tell us a little bit more about who is served under this Adopt a Family program.
So in Adopt a Family, it's our vulnerable program families. So we have 90 affiliate agencies that are part of the Catholic Charities Network. And through those agencies, they provide social services. And in those social service programs, there's families that are in need of holiday cheer. And that's what we do.
So these are not families that are new to your programs and agencies?
No, they are families that are already receiving services from our programs, from our agencies.
So this is kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, it's like, here it is, it's Christmas.
Yeah, that's great. So walk us through what volunteers do on Shopping Day.
So I'll answer that question. So St. Nicholas Shopping Day, we bring in over 130 volunteers, all ages. So you're talking about grandparents, the little kids, school groups come, and we ask them to please shop for 140 families in need. And that breaks out to about 600 individuals. You come in, you're greeted with these amazing decorations inside the Old Navy store, already decorated for Christmas. And you receive a family on a piece of paper, and it tells you a little bit about their background, what happened, where they're from, and you see their names, their ages, and their sizes. Mm-hmm. And we ask for you to go out into the store like you would on your normal Black Friday shopping day and hand select special items for these families. And we always want you to get one coat, a sweater, fuzzy pajamas, hat, gloves, and scarves for each individual in that family. And it's so heartwarming because, people come in and they get to put in their own special flair, their own special touch. You could get the hat and glove and scarf that matches the coat. And it's a really special time for people to be able to volunteer together as a family unit or for friends to gather together and to be able to give back and really exemplify that message of Christmas.
Yeah. So I've actually done this before with you guys and my son Russell many years ago when you hosted this event at Kmart on Astor Place. And one of the things that I thought was really special about this event is that there's a little blurb on the top of your form that describes the family. So you really get an understanding for who you're shopping for.
Yes. Because the fact is that these are real people. We can't make it up to say like, oh, there's just a random Johnson family that needs help inside the Bronx. These are individuals who are our families, who are our neighbors, and they are friends of ours, and we want to make sure that you understand them. And when you're picking out something, you feel that connection. Because the fact is all of us New Yorkers, we're connected in one way or the other.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I like that. So you did say that folks are shopping for coats and winter items. What else do families and volunteers shop for?
They also get those very nice fuzzy pajamas, some socks, and I love socks. I'm a big sock fan. And in Adopt a Family, individuals can even have the chance to even get even more. Would you mind explaining some things?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, the little blurb on top of those family profiles, our donors and our supporters, they really do get involved and they read those and they really want to provide the family what they need. And so we have families that range from single adults that are seniors living in assisted living facilities, and they love books, they love arts and crafts, and our donors buy those and they ship them and they send them to them. We have large migrant families that really do need winter necessities, but also kids need toys, they need dolls, they need, things that really make us feel good about the holiday season. And our supporters are more than happy to provide those things.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, I want to build upon. There was one story that I really loved. We had a donor who was so generous. They even gave the mother gift cards to be able to go shopping in the supermarket and to the store. And they also provided like backpacking materials because one of the children was going to college. So the generosity of New Yorkers always astounds us, how people connect so well to the families that we serve and say, you know what, you need something in addition to just that warm coat. And I think that's something that's just beautiful about the St. Nicholas Project program as a whole.
That's amazing. That's wonderful. So I have to ask because, we just went through a pandemic and many of us are experiencing inflation and the cost of food is rising. Has involvement dwindled? Has involvement grown in the program? What are you guys seeing?
So I do think that in 2021, when we were at the height of the pandemic, we saw our community really step up to support families. And we have seen no difference this year. I mean, we always need more support, but our community really has stepped up to the plate. We are increasing our number of families that we're supporting this year. Through traditional Adopt a Family, we're supporting 580 families, and that's up from 550 last year and 500 two years ago. And we also, because of donations, are able to provide gift cards to some of our families. And we provide those to the programs, and the staff at the programs, they provide those to the families. Sometimes they go shopping with the family so that the family can buy exactly what they need for themselves and their children. And we're actually going to support 880 families through gift cards this year, which is amazing.
So all in all, how many individuals do you think you're serving through these programs?
So through Adopt a Family and Shopping Day, we're going to serve over 6,000 individuals this year.
That is amazing. That is wonderful. And so Catholic Charities has a junior board.
Yes.
And my understanding is that the junior board is very involved in these projects.
Absolutely. I would say the junior board is probably our greatest champions when it comes to St. Nicholas Project. Year-round, they fundraise for the event. They do a great, wonderful benefit known as Christmas in July. I know you've been in the past, and I believe you would agree.
Flamingos.
Yes, yes. We have the sassiest, most Christmassy flamingo you can imagine, and it's the greatest party, in my opinion, for the summer. But besides just fundraising, the junior board also takes on their own families to go shopping for through the Adopt a Family project. And this year on December 2nd, they're going to be shopping at the same Old Navy on 86th Street in Lexington that we'll be doing on December 9th. But they'll be doing it December 2nd, and they're shopping for 2 large families. And they're bringing in young professionals. They're inviting everyone. You could go on Eventbrite from across the city to come in and to shop alongside them inside the store for just those 2 Pacific families that day. So you have 2 chances to go shopping technically.
And so how did they choose these families? Any insight into how that?
So when they reached out to Christina, they said that they wanted to support families that truly need. And so we chose 2 families from our immigration program, and they're both recent arrivals in the United States. And one is a family of 7. And phenomenal story. They've made it here to the United States from Central America combating human trafficking. And our second family is a family of 6, and similar situation except from West Africa. And so we're really proud that we're able to serve our immigration programs through Adopt a Family this year.
Yes.
That is amazing. So 2 opportunities. Tell us the dates again.
So you have December 2nd for the junior board's smaller shopping party. We're calling the Adopt a Family shopping party. And then December 9th is our large Hallmark flagship event, 130 volunteers for St. Nicholas Shopping Day.
Now,
how many volunteers do you have that have signed up so far for that event?
We are right now at 130. We're seeing we'll probably get up to about 150 by the end of the week.
And where will you cap that? Because I have a feeling that some of our viewers may want to volunteer.
I would say around 155, 160, we're comfortable.
And so just one last question. I want to talk to you because I know I mentioned the junior board, but I'm not sure that everyone at home knows what the junior board is. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the junior board is a group of young philanthropic professionals who service the mission of Catholic Charities in 3 ways. They do service, they do direct volunteer service, they do fundraising, and they are interested in becoming the leaders of tomorrow. If you join our junior board, there's a chance that you could become a member of one of our boards in the future or one of our committees. We give you all the professional skills to be able to develop yourself as a leader and to really understand the nonprofit world. Catholic Charities itself is not just an entity on its own. We have the Federation of Agencies, and being a part of the junior board means that you have the exposure to those other agencies as well. And they can do everything from fundraising alongside for the St. Nicholas Project to actually volunteering at those agencies. And it's a great group if you're looking to plug in and to be able to give back and meet other young professionals who are passionate about their Catholic faith and giving back to the community and actually having a real impact. And I think that's something that's rare to find from a group. You can actually feel and see your impact in real time, and it doesn't take like someone to give you a genie book or a manual to understand how is it that you're fundraising for this and it actually made an impact. They actually see it one-to-one.
And I will add to that, they also serve as a model that we can take and use with other groups. So for example, Christina talked about their mini shopping day that they're doing in Old Navy. So I had an HR manager from a company reach out to me, and they wanted to adopt a family as a company and have it as their charitable giving project for the Christmas season. And so I used that same model that the junior board does and pitched it to this HR manager, and that's what they're doing. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So we're actually going to take a break. Zandra and Christina will be back after the break, so make sure you come back and join us.
Christmas is special for Christians throughout the world. For us at Catholic Charities, who serve people of all religions, it is critically important because it is the inspiration, the foundation for the work that we do of providing help and creating hope.
Welcome back to Just Love Live. We're talking to Christina and Zandra from Catholic Charities about all things Christmas. So before the break, we talked a little bit about some of the great things you're doing around the holidays for families in need. But tell us about some of the limitations or some of the concerns you have.
So I'll start with the traditional Adopt a Family project. I think some of the concerns is that because of there's so many New Yorkers in need this year, inflation, surge in asylum seekers, just the general cost of living is so expensive that we have lots of large families that still need support and still need help. They still need to be matched with amazing donors that I know are out there. We really would love your support to continue to visit our webpage and sign up to adopt. We also would like to serve more through our gift card program because again, the need is growing so greatly. And we actually are able to serve through our gift card program through the donations to the St. Nicholas Project. And so more is needed. We need more donations because our capacity to serve is great. And we are uniquely situated at Catholic Charities to reach families through 90 agencies. And so we really want to do that this Christmas and throughout the year.
Would you say that the majority of your families are larger families, or are they mostly single adults?
So,
what are you seeing mostly?
Yeah, so because we serve programs from infant to seniors, you know, there's a wide range, but we do this year have significantly more families that are composed of 5 or more individuals. And those are typically harder to match because it's expensive to support a family of 5, to support a family of 7, but the need is there and we do need the support.
And if you had to add a number, approximately how much would a donor be spending on a family like that? Let's say a family of 5. If I wanted to adopt that family just with the basics, what would that cost me approximately?
So with the basics, it's coats, hats, scarves, gloves, pajamas, sweaters. And so I would say anywhere between $75 to $100 per family member, just including inflation this year.
Sure.
And so we do need donations. We need the support.
Right. And I hear we're going to have a really tough winter this year. So
Yeah.
those coats are really important. Christina, anything to add?
Yeah, I will just say that, you know, the more we can't do the work without the support of our community. And the fact is that every single year, more and more people are coming to our door looking for help and assistance. So even if, you know, you're looking at your account and saying, hey, I can't do another $75, $100, I probably can do $50 or so, go on the website. And if you could just, you know, possibly donate that goes a long way. Here at Catholic Charities, we are truly interested in stretching every single dollar to support as many people as possible. I mean, for the funding that we've had, you know, over 6,000 individuals is remarkable. And that was not possible without the support of our donors, our communities, and, you know, the parishes as well who come together around us. And we're very, very grateful for everyone that has come in and everybody who will come in from the future.
So I really hope that the folks at home, you know, hear this message and that we get more people to adopt some of these families. But the fact is that we don't turn anyone away, right? I mean, your program, how will you deal with some of those families that don't get adopted, unfortunately?
So hopefully we receive enough support through donations to provide those families with gift cards. And so those families can do their own shopping for the Christmas season and holiday. And actually a little known fact is that we actually celebrate the St. Nicholas Project through Three Kings Day in January. And so it's very important that we receive support. And we are grateful again for all the support that we do receive. We can't do it again, like Christina said, without our community, but there's families in need, and Christmas is about love, family, and giving.
And you're doing this with these families year round, actually, because they're receiving services through the Federation of Agencies year round. So really, anyone can donate at any time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's absolutely true. Or you can join the junior board.
And you can sign up to volunteer.
So tell us some of the other ways that folks can get involved. Perhaps I can't donate, $75 to $100, or perhaps I'm not junior enough to join the junior board. What are other ways that folks at home can get involved?
I would say the volunteer world is the perfect place to get involved. Year round, we have everything from our food pantries to mentoring services that just need additional help and assistance. We need people from all sorts of backgrounds. If you have a professional background, we're happy to put you into our budget management classes or our ESOL tutoring classes. We are right now in the process of already planning for the 2024 year, but I encourage everyone right now during the holidays, check on our websites. Like today, believe it or not, there's already a Thanksgiving dinner up in Yonkers, and we have about 9 volunteers signed up going over there to serve that meal. So anyone, if you have time, talent, treasure, whatever resource you have, you can give back and you can make an impact with us. So please go right onto the volunteer website.
And just to add to Christina's point, something that's not always publicized is board membership. Board members are very important to the organizations that run these programs. And our supporters are uniquely, again, situated to volunteer time, volunteer expertise, and whatever skill set and knowledge base that they come with to serve on our agency boards.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, I know how important it is to volunteer, and I know we all get that warm and fuzzy feeling when we do, but the fact is that there are agencies and programs that really rely on volunteers and really wouldn't be successful without them. Can you give us some examples of what those programs are?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our food pantries probably wouldn't even go run an actual food pantry day without having the volunteers who come in the day before to unload the truck, to pack up all the materials, to clean and sanitize the spaces and open up the tables. Then the day of, it's about handing out, doing check-in, things of that nature. At our asylum seeker site down at St. Teresa's, we have volunteers helping with escorting. I get lost sometimes in the city. So imagine someone who's just come over here and you put something in Google and it took you to Brooklyn and you finally figured out how to get back here, and now you're being told, hey, you can go grab your cell phone from the store that's like 5 blocks up. You're like, what is up? So if you're a volunteer with us at St. Teresa, you're helping with escorting, you're helping with the orientation and greeting. There's just so many programs out there that wouldn't be as compassionate and welcoming without our volunteers there. They add that extra touch there.
Sure.
Because the fact is that all of us here, we work and we're so sometimes glued on trying to get these reports out and get the emails out and getting the job itself done, that volunteers help give that extra magical touch of the human aspect. And that is what we absolutely adore and really value from our volunteers when they come in. They give in their time, but they also give their heart.
Yeah, and we have a program up in Dutchess County. It's called Friends of Seniors, and it's a 100% volunteer program.
Wow.
And what our volunteers do there is they drive seniors who are typically homebound to their essential appointments, doctor's appointments, recertifying benefits, to pay their rent sometimes. And without our volunteers, we wouldn't even have that program.
Yeah. And I will add in one more. We also have opportunities that don't particularly happen on a specific day. We need some people to come in with a certain skill set. That things are like resume workshops, mock interview workshops. And those you can contact us at the Volunteer Services Department, and we can schedule with you a day for you to be able to come in and provide those services. We have one location known as Encore Community Services. They would love to have a bingo night or a technology workshop with the seniors there. So there are so many possibilities in the volunteer world that I always say you have to reach out and ask in order to get involved and really make a difference.
Sure. Actually, Jeremy was here last month on the show and talked to us about isolated seniors. So it's very difficult, the work he's doing there. But I'm assuming that there are some roles that you have a harder time filling, volunteer roles.
Yes, that is true.
What are those? Can you tell us about those?
Sometimes it's things that have certain skill sets. So for example, if you're a lawyer, we definitely could use you within our legal clinic systems. We have a lot of clients who need to be matched. Other things are, stuff that's not always as sexy. Like, we need someone to help clean up the closet.
Or rearrange furniture in some of our program shelters.
Yes.
That's one of the things.
And, we're looking for people who have language skills as well. Are you bilingual? And we understand, people are working 9 to 5. So we definitely encourage to have individuals who are retired to come in as well to help and support us. And we also are always looking for individuals who are interested in being like a teacher or a tutor and partner with somebody on your off time as well. So we definitely have some specific skill sets that are a little bit more difficult to fill in.
Right. So if the folks at home want to volunteer with Catholic Charities, where should they go?
Visit the Catholic Charities NY volunteer.org website.
Do you want to say that again?
Catholic Charities NY volunteer.org.
That's wonderful. So just tell me a little bit about what you want. Well, tell the folks at home what you want them to know about the work that you do, what you want to leave them with. What do you think is really important that they remember going into this Christmas season?
You would like to start off?
Yeah, so in terms of, to circle back to the St. Nicholas Project, you can sign up to adopt a family, you can sign up to donate, and you can sign up to volunteer to shop for a family. But more importantly, we just need your support throughout the year. And you can do that again on our CatholicCharitiesNY.org website.
Yeah.
Or on December 2nd or 9th.
December 2nd or 9th, absolutely.
Show up to shop.
And, you know, we invite you to bring your family, bring your friends, because the fact is that you're serving others, but it's also about you being able to do it together as a community. And sometimes that means bringing along a friend to experience that alongside with you. It's those precious memories that make you keep coming back.
It's a nice opportunity, right, to share with your family.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's one of the few times you can talk about the meaning of Christmas, and it's physical, and you're able to see it. And you know, whether you're doing Adopt a Family and you went shopping personally with your kids in the store, or you joined us on our shopping day, it's a great way to show you made an impact, you made a difference.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Zandra. Thank you for sharing with our guests how important St. Nicholas Shopping Day is and how it spreads joy and models the true meaning of Christmas. Catholic Charities provides help to those in need year-round. Please consider getting involved by volunteering, donating, or contacting these ladies if you need support. Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching Just Love Live. I'm Luz Tavarez, and I look forward to seeing you next time.